Dune Awakening, and we are in Gaudia's little base, which is just up here next to the Western Shield Wall, just northwest of the Pinnacle Trade Station. And today we are going to be pursuing the main quest, which in this case is called Proces-Verbal. I have no idea what that means. Well, I know what verbal means, I don't know about process. And we're going to go to Arakeen to meet the chief investigator. And this investigator is working for Count Fenring, who's like this very high up sort of hard man in the Imperium. He works for the Emperor. Gaudia is back in the mercenary stillsuit, which I quite like. But this is a different swatch. This is the Vermilius Gap swatch, so a slightly different colour scheme. But I think it's pretty good. I like that a lot. Anyhow, let's get over to Arakeen. So we'll hop in here and head for the wall. Right. Blimey, that's Gaudia's doppelganger. Very similar. So we've got to go to the chief investigator at the Imperial Consulate. And our person is over here. No? Around the corner, eh? Oh, there we go.
Well, if it isn't Fenring's pet puzzle box. Last we met, there was a Sardaukar blade against your throat, and I was debating how best to make you scream.
Well, that's nice. Very pleasant. I noticed a lot of people have got burnt faces in this game. That would have been a big mistake, Tors. Good thing your boss had better instincts.
Careful, prisoner. I might start thinking you're trying to scare me.
Yeah, I am. How about we get the job done, and then we can get back to threats and promises? Or, we both want the same thing, a killer off the streets. Let's put the past aside and find the truth. Oh, is this the murder mystery thing? I thought this was a side quest. I didn't know this was part of the main game. How about we get the job done?
Threats and promises. Sounds about right. Let's get this going before the killer makes a third option.
We have to move fast.
We don't have time for guesswork. But rushing breeds mistakes, and mistakes mean more blood on the streets. This killer is methodical, precise, and they won't stop until the job's done. There's a pattern to the victims. Find it, and you might catch them in the act. If the killer's still here, and we believe they are, then this is our best and maybe only chance to stop them. And make no mistake, if the Bene Tleilaxu are involved, this isn't just a string of murders. It's a purge, carefully planned and devastating. A threat not only to Arakeen, but to the stability of the entire Imperium.
Well, don't build it up, for goodness sakes. Where do we start?
There is no we. You go out and dig. I stay here and wait for the results. Don't come back empty-handed.
What can you tell me about the dead agents? Where do you want me to start? Why are you not leading this investigation yourself? What can you tell me about the dead agents, please?
They were competent, trained, and experienced. But skill only gets you so far when someone's watching your every move. They ran into something or someone they didn't expect. That's why they're dead now. No one's been able to stop whatever's behind this yet.
Any idea who that might be? But it's the Bene Tleilaxu, isn't it?
You want suspects? Count Fenring has enemies stacked like sandbags. Some want him dead, some want him ruined, and the rest are just waiting to see which comes first.
Right, where shall we start?
You're not Fenring's only pet. He's got a whole shelf of broken things he likes to wind up and watch. Start with the engineer, Osten Laithe, on the upper level of the Seleucid Bull. The last two victims were known associates. He must be mixed up in this somehow.
Okay, the Seleucid Bull is a large place. Where do I start?
He's not out on the floor with the common drinkers, if that's what you're thinking.
Well, I was.
Laithe sticks to the back rooms. Quiet, curated, and expensive enough to keep the rabble out.
I didn't know there were back rooms. No, I didn't know either.
Of course not. They are restricted to patrons of higher standing than prisoner.
Oh, okay.
You'll have to speak with the barman on the upper level of the Seleucid Bull, Alistair Chin. Either he or their security man, Ugo Firenze, can provide access.
What else do I need to know about Laithe? This Laithe character doesn't sound much like an agent. Do you have any idea who might be behind this? Well, we've done that. Anyone else I should speak to besides the barkeep and the bouncer? Well, let's do the first one. What else do I need to know about this fella?
If only I had a dossier and a drink menu. Find the man. You'll learn more in 5 minutes than I could tell you in 10.
Understood.
Should you require further guidance, return to me.
I'll get going. Okay, so we're off to the Bull, which is down over here. Righty-ho, let's... Oh, we've got to go upstairs, don't we? There we are. So we're going to speak to the barman or the bouncer. Is that friends? Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, what was all that about? Dismiss that, please. There we go. Who are you? Now let's talk to the barman. That must be the guy we want.
Welcome to the Matador Room.
Yeah, there we go, Alistair.
If you're here for shade, spirits, or secrets, you found the right bar.
I'm talking very loudly.
If you're here for honesty, I suggest dehydration.
You are talking very, very loudly, sir. I'm looking for information. I'm told an Imperial Engineer frequents this establishment.
An engineer? Ah, my dear, we get all sorts. Tinkerers, thinkers, men with their heads in copper and sin.
Oh, bloody hell. He was a... What's this? What happened then? Weird.
Found what you were looking for? Or just a new regret to pair with your... An engineer? Ah, my dear, we get all sorts. Tinkerers, thinkers, men with their heads in copper and sin.
Okay. He was a civic engineer, a man called Osten Laithe.
Osten Laithe. That's not a name one forgets, even in this fog of faces and ruin.
Bloody hell.
What's it to you?
This guy's the worst bartender. I cannot divulge my mission. But we believe the engineer is in grave danger. I'm here as an agent of Sub-Prefect Tors. We believe the engineer is in grave danger. Let's do the second one, yeah. I'm here as an agent.
Grave danger, is it? Tragic how engineers attract it like rust. Yes, we all know Master Laithe. He's a fixture both here at the bar and in the Espada Lounge, our members-only room in the back.
You don't seem surprised that he's in trouble.
Surprises for school children and clerks. I serve poison in crystal and betrayal in whispers.
Jesus.
Trouble is my afternoon tea.
You're the worst bartender. It's important that I see him.
Importance is relative, darling. To you, perhaps urgent. To me, just another evening with too many voices and too few tips.
How have you not been fired?
Talk to Ugo. He's the poor soul tasked with mopping up after people who think their urgency is persuasive.
Ah, goodbye, you annoying man. Where's Ugo? Is he over here? You Ugo? You don't look like an Ugo, sir. Around here? Oh, that's strange. Ugo? You're surely not Ugo. 7 meters? Why am I laughing? This is stupid. Right, it's over here somewhere. Is he behind? Are you Perhaps you're Ugo.
Hello! Welcome to the Matador Room, where the spirit of Caladan steps into the ring, poised, unshaken, and noble to the end.
Bloody hell, I'm looking for your private rooms.
Believe me, I would love to usher you in and cause a scandal. But unless your house's sigil is on the registry, you will have to enjoy this floor with the rest of us wretches.
I get it, rules are rules, but I'm not here for the ambience. I'm following a lead, and that room matters. I respect the velvet rope, Ugo, but today I'm stepping over it. With your blessing would be best. Let's do that one.
Ah, if velvet robes could talk, they would say, no exceptions, not even for a charmers. Try another angle. Besides, the room is on lockdown. I'm just the gatekeeper here.
Lockdown, what happens? He's probably dead, isn't he?
A minor medical incident with a patron. We are grateful for your patience.
That's all you can tell me? A minor medical incident?
Of course, discretion and propriety forbid me from disclosing the activities of our patrons. You understand.
Good grief. Sub-Prefect Tors sent me. He believes the one I seek is in imminent danger. I don't care about your propriety. Tors sent me. I'm here on prefecture business. Let's do that.
Hey, Tors sent you.
He did. I'm looking for an engineer called Osten Laithe. Word is he's a regular.
Yes, we know Master Laithe well. Alas, he is the subject of the unfortunate medical incident I spoke of.
Yeah, we guessed. Minor medical incident, you said.
Yes, but that was before you identify yourself as the Sub-Prefect's agent.
And now?
I regret to inform you that the engineer has suffered the most conclusive of health setbacks.
Honestly, it's like trying to squeeze something out of a rock, isn't it? He's dead?
Let's just say he won't be ordering more drinks anytime
Jesus
soon.
Christ. I still need to see the body. What are you doing, the body? Was anyone else seen entering the private rooms besides Laithe? Well, let's do that.
Master Laithe, he was not exactly a social creature, but he wasn't a monk either. Few faces came and went, trusted ones at that. Well, Alistair, the steward, kept him fed and pickled. The wine merchant, Ambrose Lucifera, would sometimes stop in for a glass or a five. He and Laithe share a taste for esoteric reactionary literature. Oh, and his assistant, Hester Klimt. Well, she is the one who actually keeps the planetologist office running. If Laithe had a shadow, it was her.
What is reactionary esoteric literature?
She is a blend of outdated political theory, mystical dogma, and a romantic delusion. Written by fringe thinkers for fringe audiences. Master Laithe's attentions were ever diverted by it, and proletarian erotica.
Wait, what was that last part?
Proletarian erotica. Titillating stories about the field hands and mechanics, usually. Grimy rendezvous in tool sheds and bunkhouses. Factory workers rotting behind oil drums while quoting dialectics. It's someone's version of liberation, I suppose.
I suppose too. I still need to see the body.
Very well. But may I ask what is it you are looking for?
I'm not sure if this was accidental or suicide, Ugo. It might have been a conspiracy.
What a conspiracy! The man was cooked on Vanta draft, and he liked to play revolutionary between relapses.
I need to see Laithe's... Oh, hang on.
Very well.
I didn't choose anything
I
then.
grant you access to the lounge, but I make it quick.
Mind if I run a quick scan in there? Might pick up something we'd otherwise miss. I do have my scanner on me. Gaudia does have her scanner on her, so that's good. Yeah, quick scan.
Please, wave your little wand around. You will see what I saw. The trail of a man who burned from the inside.
Oh, good God, Gaudia. Put something on, please. Oh, go on. Go on. No, she's going to run around like this. We don't have to speak to him again, do we? There we go. I was going to say. What are we up to? Gain access to the private room. Just over here. Well, at least we don't have to go through all of that. This will be it. Ooh. So my power pack is about to break. I do have a spare one. Oh, what was that cleansing update thing? Oh, never mind. Oh, we got a scan. So let's get the scanner up. We do have one. I'm almost positive we brought one. There we were actually holding it. Thank goodness. There we go. Oh, look at this. Interact. A quiet meal for a quiet end. The food sits cooling, mute witness to a man who avoided the crowd, and death that would not wait. Examine the food. Yeah, and just before we left, well, left very abruptly and against our will, the guy was saying that the victim had been burnt from the inside out, so it was probably something he ate or drank. So let's examine. The meal is barely disturbed. Braised slig, Caladian pundi rice and stuffed olives. An off-world indulgence. Conclude. Go look at that. A thick, well-printed leather-bound tome rests on the table, its spine stamped with the numeral 7, clearly one of many volumes. Examine the cover, examine the interior. Okay, let's examine the cover first. The leather cover bears gilt lettering, Histories of Imperial Descent, Volume 7, The ECAT's Revolt, Causes, Conduct and Consequences. Let's look inside. The pages are dense with fine print. Along the edges, faint smudges and a slight discoloration suggest frequent handling. 2 sections are bookmarked. Right, read the... Jesus Christ. The content probably won't help you solve the case, but a history enthusiast would enjoy this. Oh, I don't want to read it. I'm sorry, I don't want to read it. Let's close the book. Examine the rear cover. A stamp on the back reads, printed without Imperial sanction by Lantern and Ash Press. Read in secrecy, burn in silence. Ooh. Conclude examination. So that's that. And there was one more, wasn't there? Oh, I thought there was another thing to look at. Oh, it's him. Well, let's have a look at you. Osten Laithe's gaunt frame lies slumped on the bench, skin pallid and waxy. Salt streaks mark where his final sweat dried hours ago. Examine the upper body. No obvious signs of trauma. Mentat, assess cause of death from posture and state. Well, let's do Mentat since we've got it. A limp collapse, mouth slightly open, suggests sudden systemic failure rather than violence or prolonged agony. So that's nothing like burning from the inside out, is it? Oh, let's examine the head. Eyes with heavy bags, cheeks hollow and sallow, faint capillaries on his nose hint at long years of drink. Not exactly the picture of health. Examine the mouth. Froth clings to the corner of his mouth, dry to a faint crust. Without medical expertise, what this indicates eludes you. Examine the eyes. His eyes remain open, lids shrunken with heavy bags. Corneas are faintly clouded, the mark of sudden systemic failure. Examine something else. Examine his clothing. Right, you take a step back. Well-made garments, finely tailored but worn and unchanged for days. Pockets are empty, showing no recent use. Let's go to Mentat at the bottom. Infer behavioural pattern from dress and state. Extended isolation, no recent change of clothes suggests focus on study or secrecy over personal upkeep. Let's go next. A man withdrawn, consumed by some private labour or obsession before his quiet death. Conclude examination. Okay, should we get the thing out again? Or interact with this?
If you're hearing this, well, I didn't get away. I'm Osten Laithe, engineer. The guy they call when they want things done, not questions asked. There was this one chance I could have said no, but I didn't. I crunched the numbers, fine-tuned them. That was all it took to bring down the ceiling on 1,000,000 lives. I didn't press the button, but I knew it was coming. I just didn't want to disappoint the guy who asked. They gave me a new title, a nicer coat, called me Na Familia. But after that, they wouldn't look me in the eye. And the thing I hear over and over, it's not the blast, it's my silence. When I found this pamphlet stuck behind a sink, you dig, you sweat, you die, and your work builds opera houses on worlds you'll never see. There was a sandfly stamped on the back, razor wings, sickle-shaped stinger. What bleeds in silence must one day sing. Didn't get it then, but those words stuck.
Right, so he's been seduced by the sandflies. Let's interact with this. A plastone carafe stands empty on the table, its mouth open, carrying only the faint scent of spiced wine. Examine the label. A label written in neat hand reads Kaysrak Red 10194 AG, a rare Caledonian vintage, briny and mineral, kissed by ocean winds. Ooh, conclude. Okay, let's have a look over here. Look at this bit of paper. A chaos of stained papers litter the table. It would look as if it had been stormed through, if it weren't for the empty cups standing undisturbed. Look at the cups. Look at the cup on the left. Oh, I missed that bit. Empty, save for some dark dregs at the very bottom. A strong, aggressive smell comes from it. It's a bit sticky to the touch. Look at the cup in the middle. Empty. You can smell a faint scent of spiced wine. Look at the cup on the... I thought we looked on the cup on the right. Okay. Well, we're looking at it now. Empty. Smells of spiced wine. A subtle reddish stain can be seen on the rim when held in the light. Is that lipstick or something? Examine something else. You take a step back, look at the documents. Scrolls are spread out on the table. Most are covered in scribbles and shapes, crumpled, dirtied. One stands out in neat letters on top of the stack. Look at the messy stack of scribbled... Look at the messy stack of scribbled scrolls. Sketches and undecipherable schematics. It's all too chaotic or too expert for you to make sense of it. Look at the neat parchment on top. It's made of spice paper. It reads, Wings in the dark, notes towards a future without chains, a manifesto of some sort. So that'll be the Sandflies document that the guy mentioned. Look at something else. Conclude. Have we seen everything? Oh, there was something else, wasn't there? Where's the door? So now it's saying interrogate witnesses. So we have seen everything here, I think. Oh, just checking around, making sure there's nothing else. What if I get that device out? Anything? Put it down. Let's come out. Where's the witnesses? Here we go. Oh, we missed one. Are you a witness? Witnesses. Let's chat to this guy.
Evening, Sergeant. Am I being redeployed to the gutter or just the curb?
The gutter for you. Do you know Osten Laithe?
Looking for Osten Laithe, hmm? Let me tell you about Corporal Laithe. No relation, mind you. 5th Mesa Infantry, Dejamwadi, hell of a fight. We'd cut down half a cohort of Harkonnen dragoons and engineers, stalling the Bastion's build. One blink too long, and we were marked. Last fire from the Bastion's shadow, pinning us down, peeling men apart. But Corporal Laithe, he moved through that ruin like it was his own grave, blood on the stone, breath like ash. Got behind the nest, killed it quiet. A minor victory swallowed by the endless grind of war.
And?
Corporal Laithe and 11 other troopers died that day.
Yes?
You want a hero's tale, that's it. But don't expect the Laithe you're chasing to be like that. Different man. This one's just a ghost story for fools at the bar. I hope your Laithe is alive. Mine surely isn't.
Oh, good grief. Goodbye. So there's more of them, is there? Some over here, it seems. Or is this... I think the quest marker is just pointing at the bar. So it's not pointing at individuals. You've got to run around. You? Oh, that's the planetologist. Let's have a word with him.
Very well. What do you want?
Oh, no, I don't want to know about you. Goodbye. Yeah, that's the... Well, that's the boss of Derek. Derek, the planetologist. He's not very nice. Let's find someone else. No. Oh, hello.
Do mine ears detect the footfalls of someone who will add a drop of excitement to this rather pedestrian evening?
I'm here to inquire about Laithe.
Osten's dead. But I only saw him recently. So full of life.
I'm sorry, I know this might come as a terrible shock. Morning will have to wait. I have questions.
Wait. Is this a potential murder investigation? How charmingly macabre! Do you really think someone murdered poor Osten? Shh, don't spoil it.
I won't.
Yes, I simply must be involved. How might I facilitate your sleuthery?
Are you sober enough to answer questions?
Now see here, I am only midway through today's debauch, and am of sound enough mind to answer the question.
Oh, God. Oh, so where did we get up to?
Ah, the return of our intrepid sleuth hound. Has the plot thickened? Oh, do say the plot has thickened.
I've got some questions.
I've already imbibed several libations in dear Estem's memory.
Osten.
Yes, of course. Carry on.
What can you tell me about Osten?
My occasional drinking companion has an education in engineering. If anything, he's even more of a man of leisure than I.
How do you mean?
He has an advisory position at the Imperial Planetologist's office, though I don't believe he's ever set foot in that office. He's here more often than even I. If you ask me, and you have, he curried the favor of someone powerful to receive such a cushy job.
What else can you tell me about Osten?
Well, his carnal pursuits are prodigious. He worked his way through nearly all of Arakeen's eligible ladies. The man knows how to pitch woo prolifically.
Oh, I think I'm done.
It's been a most unusual pleasure.
Oh, goodbye. For God's sake. Is there someone else? Oh, no. We've established that, yeah. Oh, no, we can sit down there. Oh, no, it's not inviting us to sit. It's just saying we can. So there's more people to speak to, it seems. No. Barflies. Don't want to speak to you again, for God's sakes. You are. Oh, blimey. We've spoken to you, drunken soldier. There's these ladies.
Oh, you're back.
I don't remember you. Let's say goodbye. Let's talk to you.
Are you from the planetologist office? I'm getting rather annoyed.
No, Mom. I was hoping you could answer a question.
Wait. I can't hear you at all. Allow me to engage my enhanced hearing. Only thing the bloody Tlilaxu are good for. There. Now, tell me again. Are you from the planetologist office? My grandson Cyprian is the Imperial Planetologist here.
Oh, blimey. No, I think we got the wrong person. Let's have a word with you.
What? I see no cup in your hand,
Oh,
so why...
Goodbye. Not you saucy looking... God, is that man or a woman? I'm not sure. Here we go.
Oh, I swear to the stars, if you're here to ply me with a drink, I'm going to shove shards of glass in your eyes. I'm sorry. Am I sorry? No, I'm not.
Another lunatic.
Let me be plain. This is the worst possible time. I do not wish to speak. Kindly go away.
No,
please.
I've been in Austin's room. I would like to ask some questions.
You've seen... Very well. Let's get this over with. My name is Hester Klimt. Ask your questions.
What weird gloves. Can you tell me how you know Osten Laithe?
I was his assistant. We worked together at the Imperial Planetologist's office. That's the extent of our relationship.
Yeah, I'm not going to do these other questions. Let's just go to you have no other insights to impart.
No. And what does it matter? There's no foul play. Unless you have some compelling evidence or medical training, I have to deal with the fallout now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prepare. I have to clean out his office. I have to prepare for his replacement. There's too much.
I'm told Osten made a lot of enemies through his carnal activities.
Who made that fanciful exaggeration? Ambrose Lucifera? The man's mind is a perverted carnival. I saw nothing to suggest anything of the sort.
Oh, you know nothing else of the matter?
Now that sounds like a fanciful exaggeration. I at least saw nothing to suggest anything like that.
Well, I'll leave you to it then. Convince Hester Klimt that Osten Laithe was murdered. Find a way to prove foul play. Oh. So a couple of quest markers over here and there. Right, well let's go and follow the quest markers. Can't imagine what these would be. I suppose we might speak to a doctor and have, residues examined or something like that. Quite the mystery, isn't it? Well, is the donkey going to help? No, I don't think he is. Right, saying to go up. So we want to... I thought there was a landing there, but I don't think... No. Well, no, we can come around here. There is a landing. So who are we going to speak to? Let's sing down now. Oh, for goodness sakes, it's 24 in that direction. Down here? 25. No, let's go back. I think we need to get in here somewhere. What's that? Oh. No, we're going past it all, aren't we? This is that house with that strange major domo in it. They're both saying to go downstairs. Now they're saying to go up, of course. Let's try the other one. No, it's saying to go down. Is there someone in the bar? That's going up again. Oh, no. I think we've got to go back to the Imperial place and speak to that guy, don't we? Oh, where is the Imperial... There it is. Yeah, so that's one of the quest markers, that fellow we were talking to. That Tor chap. Here he is. Hello.
Report.
I went to the bull. Engineer was dead.
Then our lead is...
Try it again.
Report.
Alright, engineer dead.
Then our lead is cold, along with the corpse. Still, death has a way of leaving fingerprints. Did he leave any behind?
Everyone assumed he died of natural causes.
Self-inflicted incompetence happens more than you'd think.
I saw some frothing. Could be the draft, but it looked off. Noticed some odd discoloration in his eyes. Could mean something or nothing, hard to say. Let's talk about the froth.
Froth suggests seizure, or poison, or both. His usual habits might have masked something more deliberate.
The Bull staff are certain it was the Vanta draft, which we didn't bother to find out about.
I see. Then I suggest you speak with our resident Sook, Dr. Shafat. Perhaps she can clarify what your untrained eyes cannot.
Ooh, where can I find her?
Dr. Shafat keeps a back alley surgery near the entrance. Curious how the Sooks so often favor squalor over station.
I'll get back to it. Okay, so we've met Dr. Shafat. She's quite nice. And she's a lady who can give Gaudia here a bit of a facelift. Change her features. So there are things I want to do to Gaudia's face. But not at the moment. Here we go, here we go. Dr. Shafat.
We meet again.
There we go. I wish to alter my appearance. Not now. I'm investigating the death of Osten Laithe.
I can't say I know the name, but I'm afraid my head has been buried in matters concerning my clinic of late. What's this to do with me?
Sub-Prefect Tors thought I should discuss the particulars of the victim's cadaver with you.
Sub-Prefect Tors is aware of me. I'm flattered, I think. The word victim is rather loaded. I assume you suspect foul play.
Yep.
Today has taken an interesting turn. I'll do the best I can without a body to directly examine. What can you tell me about the state of the cadaver?
So we're heading for the froth, aren't we? So the eyes of the corpse were discoloured, but we shall choose I found froth around the cadaver's mouth.
That makes me suspect poison. However, without bodily samples to test, I cannot confirm.
How might I confirm a poison theory?
A poison snooper would be the most expedient method.
Do you have one to spare?
I'm afraid I don't have any snoopers at all. My supplies are lacking in general at the moment.
Well, where can I get one then?
If I knew that, I'd have one already. But I'm not exactly familiar with the more illicit sources of goods in Arakeen.
Oh, goodbye. Effing hell. So we gotta find a poison snooper, either through Alistair or Tigil O'Gary. So Alistair is the barkeeper. I don't want to speak to him again. Who's this Tigil character? There's someone around here. One of you? No, I don't think so. You. Well, that is leading us towards... Oh no. I was saying that's leading us to the bar, but it's not. If we head over here... Let's try and find this Tigil O'Gary. One of you, Tigil? That's not Tigil, that's... I can't remember his name is, but it's not Tigil. Are you Tigil?
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking for anything special?
Oh, yes, I am.
Well, color me curious. You've got a specific purpose in your eyes. What are you looking for?
Poison snooper.
You're in luck. I just so happen to have a snooper. I could part with it for a proper pittance of Solari, or perhaps some alternative form of payment.
It says I don't have 50 salvage metal on me. I don't have 100 Solari. Don't you have any money at all, Gaudia? Bloody hell, I don't have 100 Solari on me.
Come back when you have enough Solari.
Oh, alright then. Does the name Osten Laithe mean anything to you?
Don't know the man directly, but his name comes up now and then among those of us who sell things on the sly.
Ooh, goodbye. Now, I've got to have some money in the bank. I've got to. Let's go to the bank. Oh, here we go. Gaudia's doing her striptease again. Let's chat.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
Let's withdraw.
How much Solaris would you like to withdraw?
Oh, not very much, actually. Select amount. We only need... Well, let's take 250. That's, yeah, more than enough. Oh, you again.
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking for... Well, color me curious. You're in luck. I just so happen to have a... Solari always spends. Much obliged.
Goodbye. So we've got the poison snooper. Investigate the private room. So we've got to go back to the bar. Right. Power pack's about to break. I feel sated. I could call someone about something. Let's get this poison snooper up. That's not it. Is that it? Okay, let's... I can't equip it. Investigate the private room using the poison snooper. Perhaps it'll just do something automatically. So we want to snoop on his face, don't we? Examine the head. We've done this, but... Oh, there we go. Look at that. Fucking hell. Use the poison snooper over the face. Right, the snooper flashes red at his lips, picking up traces of poison. Okay, let's go to next. He was clearly poisoned, but given his dispositions and the spiked draft he prefers, the source of poison is needed to strengthen the theory. So examine something else. Take a step back. Conclude examination. So, I'm assuming we would look at this thing, wouldn't we? Yeah, use a poison snooper. The poison snooper glows green over the carafe, finding no trace of toxin. Oh, conclude. So there were glasses over here. Let's interact with the table. Look at the cups. Use the poison snooper. Right, no sign of poison. That's all 3 glasses. Look at something else. Conclude. Might be that. Is there something else in here then? It's weird, isn't it? Let's look at the food. Okay. I've forgotten about the food. Poison. No sign of poison. Conclude. There was the book. Surely the book's not poisoned. Use the poison snooper though. Ooh. Right, the snooper glows red. The book itself became Laithe's executioner. So they, basically poisoned the edges of the pages. Oh, next. Conclude. Alright, okay. A patient, deliberate and lethal poisoning, enhanced by his nervous habits. Whoever did this knew him well. Conclude. Oh, so we've got to interrogate witnesses again now. Ugh. Go and speak to Hester, I think her name is.
You? Again? You're like a rash.
Oh, lovely.
Sorry. Was that hurtful? Not hurtful enough. How is this supposed to go?
She's so annoying.
I'm in over my head. I'm not in a proper state of mind, and I promise there will be collateral damage if I have to open my mouth.
You were so irritating. The evidence suggests Osten was murdered. What can you tell me about him?
Murder? That's impossible. I don't... How could you...
He was poisoned.
How? No, there's clearly been a mistake. The situation is insane enough without these wild theories.
So we've got a Bene Gesserit answer here. Your breathing rate has changed. I suspect you are holding information back.
All right, you nerve-wracking hound. Let me think. Perhaps I do know something that would help. Ask your questions.
Nerve-wracking hound. That's an interesting insult. Did Osten exhibit any strange behaviour leading up to his murder?
Stranger than usual? He did become extra agitated. Paranoid, even. Particularly after a meeting with a strange woman.
Her clothes are so odd. Who wears fingerless gloves on Dune? Woman?
A redhead. He met with her in a closed room for hours. He came out, distressed, immediately ordering a thopter transport for the following day.
So where did he go, and who was the woman? Let's ask, who was the woman?
I didn't recognize her. She looked, noble, perhaps.
Oh. You know, you're a redhead.
Congratulations on that brilliant deduction.
Okay. Where did he go then?
I don't know if I should...
This is vital.
He had a secret workshop in the Eastern Shield Wall. I don't know why he chose such a remote location. I don't know what he worked on there. I never saw him work. I'll send you the coordinates of the workshop.
Good. Now Austin's murder is confirmed. I have some more questions. Do we want to do that? Thank you, Hester Klimps. You have been most helpful. We ought to ask about, more questions.
I understand. Let's get this over with.
Oh, actually, no, let's not. Oh, no, let's ask about the book. Yeah, what about this book that was found in the room?
Was that some sort of revolutionary manifesto? I don't know much about the book itself, other than Osten was reading it obsessively recently.
What aren't you telling me?
Easy there, you maniac. I'm not hiding anything. I just didn't have any conversations with Osten about his reading. I don't know if it is any way connected, but Osten's political demeanor was becoming more, I suppose, militant. Towards the end, he also seemed to be hanging out about more and more shady and dangerous-looking people, though I have no idea who they were.
Okay, then. Yeah, let's just leave her to it. Right. Oh, God, we got more witnesses. Not you. There's the drunk. Here we go.
Back so soon? Can't get enough of my charming company, eh?
Oh, do you know Osten Laithe?
Looking for Osten Laithe?
Oh, no.
We'd cut down one blinked. But Corporal Laithe, minor victory.
This.
Corporal Laithe, you want a hero's tale. That's it. This one's just...
Bye. Oh, God. It says interrogate witnesses again, but... Right, none of you ladies. Let's chat with this one.
Ah, the return of our intrepid sleuth hound.
Poisoned.
Has the plot... My dear Inquisitor, are you treating me like a suspect? Ridiculous. A proper murder mystery. And I'm a suspect. How wickedly romantic. Perhaps I felt a deadly envy toward my dear friend.
Envy over what?
Oh, nothing comes to mind. He was a sad sack of wine, whereas I am rather fabulous. Come to think of it, we weren't very close friends.
God.
Pshaw, we can hammer out a motive later. I'm just glad to be in the rogues gallery of this caper.
Right, can you tell me anything constructive about my poison theory?
I can say this about poisoning Osten. It would be easy to do. The man had recently developed a bottomless appetite for spiced alcohol. Not everyone can handle vice with the charm and panache that I do. People like Osten turn alcoholic dependency into something depressing. Something terrible haunted that man. 1 part guilt and 2 parts fear of discovery, shaken well and garnished with intrigue.
I'll take that under advisement. I don't know what that means. You're not as bumbling or whimsical as you want others to believe. Let's do that one.
My, such a sharp and incisive mind. You're liable to cut yourself on it. I trust you'll keep that little deduction between us.
Okay, I want to discuss my findings.
Allow me to lend you an ear. Maybe 2.
Oh, good. Do you know anything about a redhead?
Only that they have an improbably high propensity for slapping me, men and women. Though to be fair to them, I deserved it. Oh, do you mean Osten's tremulous little apprentice cowering at the window?
Hester? No, not that redhead.
In that case, no.
Okay. Do you know anything about the book?
I can say that he was rather buried in that book. A recent reading obsession. He even had it open at the bar, barely registering the people around. I was mildly put off by all the finger-licking he did whilst turning the pages, but if moisture is needed on Arrakis, one must simply supply it themselves.
So poisoned ink, and he was picking up from his damp fingers. Can you tell me anything about the subject matter of the book?
Oh, yes, that was the most scandalous bit about it. A rather controversial text full of criticisms of the Empire. The title was...
Yes?
Histories of Imperial Descent, Volume 7, The Ikaz Revolt, Causes, Conduct, and Consequences Within the Imperium. Or something thereabouts. Come to think of it, he also recently read a banned Sandflies manifesto titled Wings in the Dark, Notes Toward a Future Without Chains.
You're very perceptive for a day drinker.
Yes, well, I simply must petition my house to change our motto to, For we are high functioning.
Right, should we ask this about the Sandflies? We might as well, I suppose.
I'm afraid I missed out on that bit of gossip. A pity. I did see him reading a Sandflies manifesto recently.
Yeah, we've covered that. That's all for now, thank you.
I shall count the minutes until the next disaster.
I think I'm done here.
It's been a most...
Goodbye. Jeez, we've got to speak to the stupid barman.
Found what you were looking for? Or just a new regret to pair with your drink?
Bloody hell. You need to shut down the Espada room. A noble has been murdered.
I believe you are mistaken. Master Laithe is under the influence of something quite spiritual. Vantadraft. Known side effects include coma, confession, and occasionally death. But let's be generous and assume the middle one.
You knew he was dead. Quit playing games, or he's dead. Lock down the room. How do we know he knew he was dead? Let's ask that.
You're right. No games. Just a corpse in the Espada room and a list of insults I had hoped to use before Vantadraft finished what regret started.
You don't think he was murdered?
Murdered? No. Master Laithe was far too committed to slow, deliberate self-annihilation, not flashy enough for murder.
You seem pretty sure of that.
Self-loathing's not a flaw in this town. It's a currency. And Master Laithe had it to spare. He spent it on bad liquor, bad romance, and bad books. In that general order.
Okay, I want to find out about this draft, this Vantadraft. So let's ask, what was the engineer's drink?
Vantadraft.
There we go.
Poured black as regret. The real stuff. Illegal, with a trace of poison. Mined in barrels, not bottled. Master Laithe said it was the only drink honest enough to finish what he started.
Ooh. Did you say poison?
Not officially. Just a spice stabilizer that got banned in 3 systems. Makes the color pretty. Also kills your liver.
Additives.
Depending on who you ask, that's a feature.
Mentat, an organophosphate variant. The damage is irreversible. Calling it a stabilizer is optimistic.
Optimistic? That's generous. The bottle said, may impair judgment. Master Laithe read that as permission.
Right, who gains most from the engineer's death?
You will have to ask his assistant, Hester Klimt. She catalogues tragedy like a tax collector. Go spoil her mood.
Ooh, we've done that already. I have no further questions. So there's still lots of people to speak to. There's him, I suppose.
Ah, you are back.
I have more questions.
How can I help?
The poison snooper lit up when I analysed his book.
But who would want to kill Master Laithe? He was already doing a good job over that himself.
Yeah, the barman's gone over that.
Between his taste for that toxic Harkonnen brew he loved so much, and the company he kept.
Oh, the redhead, perhaps. What kind of company is that?
House deserters and ex-Dune men, mostly. Not the kind that file taxes or hold court on Kaiten.
Ex-Dune men?
Keep it down, stranger.
Are we talking about the Sandflies?
Yes. If you are asking if Master Laithe drifted that far, he did. Master Laithe was a creature of habit, wretched ones. Benders that lasted days. Women and drink until he couldn't see straight.
Sometimes the game will give you a choice of answers, but it'll pick one and just carry on without you, so that's a bit of a shame sometimes. Public kind of collapse or private?
Oh, public! Shouting poetry in the gutter. One sock, no shoes. The sheriff, he dragged him in more than once. No charges, of course. Not for his kind.
And then?
He would vanish. Poof! Sometimes for days or weeks at a time. Always come back clear-eyed, skin back like a desert stone. That is when he would hole up in the private room, pour himself a Vanta, crack open one of those revolutionary tomes, and the cycle would begin anew.
Ooh, a goodbye. So we've done everything. Let's go and discuss our findings with Sub-Prefect Tors. Here he be, here he be. Hello.
Report.
I spoke with Klimt, Osten's assistant. She didn't want to believe it, but I laid it out. This was murder.
You rattled her then? Good. Did anything shake loose?
Right. She said Osten had been on edge lately, had a thopter lined up, meant to fly out to his workshop tomorrow.
Did she say where? If he was running, that's the direction we look.
Yeah, it's not just a workshop. It's buried in a sandfly's base, deep in the eastern shield's wall.
Very good. You're starting to think like a Cheops player. But every cleared square reveals a trap or a truth. Go see which one Laithe left behind.
Cheops? What the hell is that?
The pyramid game. 9 levels. Like chess built for mentats. It doesn't matter if you have... The point is, you don't win Cheops by chasing pawns. Every piece changes value as you climb the board. Just like an investigation, you can't trust what's in front of you until you understand what's above it and what's beneath.
Oh, right, okay. I think we've seen Cheops boards in bases. They're like sort of... Yeah, they're just like sort of pyramid-shaped chessboards. Right, I'll get going then. There we go. So the next step is to investigate Osten Laithe's workshop, but we will do that in the next episode because I'm bloody exhausted and all these crashes are depressing me, frankly. It is quite annoying. Really annoying. It really does take you out of things. Anyhow, you know, aside from all the interruptions, I hope you enjoyed that. Hope to see you again for the next episode, and until I do see you again, I shall say good night. Okay then, cheerio.